Hey y'all, welcome back to another plan with me. This week I am trying something different. Obviously, there are no stickers. So, what day are we today? A few days ago, I went with my aunt to a new craft store that opened in our area, and she's got like decorative crafting, decorative planning, craft stuff, which is really, really nice. And it is a little store just full of that. And a lot of the stuff would be stuff that's from the States that's really hard for somebody like me in Canada to get, or I should rephrase, to get at a reasonable price. And she had it really reasonably priced, and it was actually somebody that I used to play ringette with. Her mom owns it. So we went over and I got this Catherine Pooler stamp, and stencil. I did get a few stamps, but I specifically got one of the Catherine Pooler stencils, and she's got like the canvas bullet journals and all of her like stamps and stencils and stuff. So the biggest stencil that I have there kind of prompted me to do like this stenciling week. Yeah, sorry, that was too much to say, hey, I'm doing a stenciling week. So, hey, I'm doing a stenciling week. I decided that I wasn't going to limit myself, so I wanted to use some washi tapes that I don't get to use that are just like my favorite, and I wanted to use like some character stickers because I haven't really been using them. I've been using stuff from the kits I've been using. So I just decided to not limit myself and say I can only use stencils. So yeah. I also got my new fountain pen. I'm putting together a haul video right now for you guys. I'm still waiting for some things, but I got my new TWSBI Eco Tea mint fountain pen with the fine nib, and I really, really wanted to just do a week with that on the Tomo River paper, so I decided it would be perfect to just use some washi and some stencils, and I have a few character stickers, and I just really wanted to use my fountain pen. And I got some samples of ink from Goulet Pens, and I put in the Emerald of Chivor by Jack Herbin. I don't know, I'm saying it all wrong, but it's fine. But yeah, it's this beautiful emerald color, so I just really wanted to use it, and I thought I would play off the colors in the washi and do like this like blue and pink week, so I have some like mild liners and stuff. But I learned very, very quickly that I cannot use my fountain pen with the stencils. And you're probably thinking, duh. But I tried it. I tried it in my weeks, just like on a random page, and I did it with a stencil, and it worked just fine. But you're going to see here what happens, and especially what happens when you use a fountain pen and a stencil over a mild liner. Yeah, that. So you would think that after this, though, I would be like, oh, like it just doesn't work. I just, I'm just going to have to use my Hobonichi pen, and I'll use my fountain pen to write everything in. Nah, your girl tries again and makes a mess. So this started off as a disaster. It gets better, I promise. But yeah, okay, so I have not talked about anything I've done. I put down my SimplyGilded washi. That is one of the washis with the little owls and trees. That is one of the washis from Paper Pigeon Co. They did a collab a couple years ago. It's my favorite set. It's like a seasonal set. Love it. And then I have my MT washi collaboration from Hobonichi. That is my favorite one. The other ones are a little too chaotic, but I put those down at the bottom. Underneath that, I'll put my videos. Up at the top, I just have a 5mm SimplyGilded bow washi, probably from one of the sub boxes. I haven't gotten 5mm washi like in a while, so it's probably that. And then these header washi pieces are again from SimplyGilded. They're from August? The Lullaby Moon box. It came with like a header washi that like tears, like it's like a perforated washi, that's what I'm trying to say. And here I am again, trying to use a stencil with my fountain pen. It worked with this little present. It didn't make much of a mess, but I wanted to put this speech bubble in to put like 4 weeks until Christmas, and just an absolute fucking nightmare. And I don't know why I tried it again, but I did. And I like tried to get like a baby wipe out to clean it, and it didn't work, guys. I made a mess. I made a big fucking mess, and it was horrible, but whatever. So this week is much less busy. It's much calmer than last week. Last week I had a job every day, I like already pre-scheduled. I had some appointments that I had to do. I had some people that I was going to hang out with. I had stuff that I was doing. And this week we are back in orange phase. So I'm in New Brunswick, Canada. I'm in zone 1, so it's the Moncton zone. And we had like a little bit of an outbreak at our mall, and yeah, we're back in orange phase. So that means when I'm at school, I have to wear my mask all the time. I cannot take it off if I'm 6 feet away from the kids. I cannot take it off if I am in the staff room eating my lunch. I have to eat my lunch alone. Because I'm a supply teacher, it's much harder too. Like, other teachers can take their masks off if they're 6 feet away in the staff room and eating their lunch. I have to find a place to eat alone. It's much more difficult for supply teachers because we are traveling. Like, I try to stay at the same school, but it's just not feasible. I'm not getting all my hours there, so I go to about like 2 to 3 different schools. I just started going to the local high school, so I go to the local middle school, the local high school, and then it's 6 to 12, so it's a middle school and a high school down country. So there's that. So we are technically not part of the school bubble. So yeah. So the only job I have scheduled for this week is Tuesday. I actually think I'm going to take Monday off. I think I'm going to take Friday as well. It's very, very hard to wear your mask all day, the whole time you're at work. You have to yell all day because the kids can't hear you behind your mask. So you just have to yell, and I don't like that. By the end of the day, I won't have a voice, basically. So I'm in Tuesday. I'm going to take Monday off. I think I'm going to go get my grandmother Monday and hang out with her. She's been a little stressed. My grandfather is not doing super duper great, so I thought I would go and just pick her up and, let my grandfather get some time. I think 1 or 2 of his kids are going to come and visit. So yeah, so I decided that I was going to go to the gym in the morning. I have this little fox and cactus girl for Monday. I'm going to stick her in. I'm trying to plan like Beauty by Starlet does. I love how she plans with stencils, so I tried to like emulate it. I like it. I'm not very good at it, but So this little fox and cactus squatting girl, that is for the gym on Monday. And then on Tuesday, I have my little Once More with Love teacher, Munchkin. Thursday, I put this little happy birthday fox and cactus girl in a heart. My niece is turning 1. She is adorable. I'm so excited. So that is her birthday. And then on Sunday, I put the little fox and cactus fox couple or whatever. We're 4 months married on Sunday. So, and I was just showing you the uni pin fine liner. I bought a pack of 4 different colors. Each color had 2 different nib sizes, so that was the black color in 0.1 nib, and they all come in a 0.1 and a 0.5. So there was black, dark gray, regular gray, and brown. I really just wanted the gray. I wanted to test what the gray would look like in my Hobonichi weeks to split up the columns, so I bought those. That metal stencil is just too small, so I needed to get the 0.1 in there. So I put a little house for insurance, and a little phone for phone, and a little, it kind of looks like a laptop. It's not a laptop, but for my Flexity, my computer, my MacBook there. And then I just put check boxes for those. Those are just bills that I have due. And what else did I do? I put little video cameras down on Monday and Wednesday for my videos, and I got another fox and cactus couple for Sunday family dinner. It just was people eating, so I thought it worked. I thought it was fine. I also learned that if you put the fountain pen over the mild liner, like I was putting the mild liner down and then writing over it because that's what I do with my Hobonichi pen, but I learned that it actually makes it, like, I have a fine nib, it probably makes it like a extra thick nib. Like, it just makes it feather really bad if you put it over the mild liner, so there's that. On Monday, I put in my little Once More with Love grandparents, and that's just to signify that I'm going to go get my nan. Just spend the day with her. And I'm just kind of like outlining, or it's not outlining, it's drop shadowing. I'm putting a drop shadow on all these boxes with my pink mild liner to bring in the pink of that washi. It's kind of like my color scheme this week. And then I'm taking one of my blue mild liners and putting the mild liner down first, which, as I just said, is a mistake. Don't do that. Write with your fountain pen, and then wait, do something else, and then put the mild liner over it, because I got the fine nib for a reason, because I like when something's quite small, and it is, and it just made it worse. So I'm just gonna write everything in. I really like how this turned out. I'm hoping it's not as, I don't know, stickers have just felt a little like clustered to me. I love my stickers, don't get me wrong. I love how full the weeks look, but lately I've just been like bored of it, and I don't know if it's just because like that's all I've been doing or whatever. I think instead of switching my planner, I need to switch what I'm doing in my planner. Does that make sense? So instead of being like, oh, I just want to be out of my cousin, I need to do what I want to do like in the weeks. Like right now I'm like, oh, well, if I get a weeks, I can just do pen only. And it's like, well, you can do pen only in your cousin too. Right? Pen and washi. You can go simple in your cousin too. For some reason, I think I need to switch planners to switch what I'm doing in them. I don't know. That sounds so stupid now that I'm saying it out loud. But yeah. I totally forgot to put Bangkok Food Truck in there. Wednesday is the second last day that Bangkok Food Truck is going to be in our area. So Glenn and I are going to just try and go. So it's this Wednesday and next Friday. So we're just going to try to go both days. And then they go to, I don't know if they'll go, they won't be able to go to Thailand this year. But usually they'd go to Thailand, get all of their fresh ingredients. That is where, I should preface that with, I used to work for them. When I was a kid, I used to work for Bangkok Food Truck. We weren't a food truck when I worked for them. We worked at all of the local markets and stuff. And my last year with them is the first year they got the food truck. So it's a husband and wife. The wife is from Thailand. Usually they go back to Thailand during the winter to get their ingredients. This year they probably won't. But because it's a food truck, they're not out in the winter. So yeah. I feel like I haven't talked about a thing that I've done, but you know, you guys can see what's happening. I don't have any plans, and I did that on purpose this week because this week that I'm filming this, the week before this week, was ridiculous, and I'm exhausted. And I just, like, there was too much, so I'm going to try to, like, slow down, relax a little bit, maybe not overschedule myself so much. I decided to just go ahead and put my weather in. It's basically been wrong every day anyways, even if I put it in the night before, so I'll just put it in. And yes, I am watching Twilight, 100%. I'm reading, it's not her new book, but it's called Life and Death, and it's the version of Twilight where Edward is a girl and Bella is a boy, so she switches the perspectives, and I've just been a little Twilight obsessed lately, so that's what I'm doing. So I stuck my weather in, and that's it, really. I'm super excited for a boring week, and you guys don't see it, but I do cover up that horrendous thing in the left-hand corner with a full box and a sticker, and I just cover it up because it looks horrible. But yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you next week. Bye!